everyone. Welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our topic conjunctions. This is part 5. In this session, we are going to discuss conjunctions. We are going to revise conjunctions with some additional points. We have already learned conjunctions in our earlier sessions. I told you that conjunction is a word which joins two sentences, two clauses, two words, or two or more words together. So a conjunction is just like a junction that joins two roots together. Conjunctions are actually the words, the connectors that joins words, sentences, phrases, clauses, etc. So in this session, we are going to revise conjunctions with some additional points, and we are going to learn some main concepts of conjunctions and their classification. So let's begin the session. We will revise conjunction with some additional points as I have already told you. In this session, we will discuss types of conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions, types of coordinating conjunctions, after that subordinating conjunctions, and after that types of subordinating conjunctions. It means in this session, we are going to just elaborate conjunctions and classify conjunction in various types. So, as I have already told you that conjunctions are connectors or the joining words. So here in this chart you can see that first of all we have conjunctions, and conjunctions are joining words. It means that joins two or more sentences, clauses, words, sentences, etc. So these are joining words or connectors. Now these can be divided into further two parts, that is single conjunction or correlative or pair conjunctions. Now these we have already learnt in our earlier sessions. Single conjunction means when we use only single or one conjunction to join two or more sentences together, or two or more words together, two or more sentences, clauses together, two or more phrases together, that is known as single conjunction. Whereas correlative or pair conjunction is just a pair that is used to join two or more words or sentences or phrases or clauses together. For example, we use either or, neither nor, not only but also. Similarly, in single conjunction we can use and, but, yet. So these are basically single conjunctions. For example, you and I. So you and I are two persons. We are joining them with and. So and is single conjunction. Whereas if I say either or, that is already a pair conjunction. So we have two types of conjunctions, that is a single conjunction or a pair, or we call it correlative conjunction. Now the single conjunction is further divided into two types of conjunctions, that is coordinating single conjunction or subordinating single conjunction. Now coordinating just refers to coordinating or joining two sentences or two words or two phrases together. It is just like adding something, that is A plus B. This is coordinating. Now A is someone different, B is something different, and we are joining these two persons together or these two things together which are of different category, which are of equal level. If I'm joining these two persons or these two things together or these two expressions together, that is the conjunction which I'm using with that is known as coordinating conjunction. Now subordinating is just, you can say, the multiplication of something. For example, when one thing depends on another. For example, if suppose there are two sentences and there is a condition. For example, we use the word if. Now what happens in the conditions, the conditional sentence beginning with if, that one clause depends on another. For example, if I say you, if you want, I will teach you. So my act of teaching you is totally depend on your desire. That if you want, if it is your desire, I will teach you. So I will teach you, this is decided by your desire, or this is decided by what you want. So when a clause depends on another, it is known as subordinating conjunction, in which something or a clause behaves like a subordinate. Now who are subordinates? Obviously they are your juniors who work under you. So obviously the juniors work under you, so those juniors are your subordinates. So they totally depend on you. Similarly, we have subordinating conjunction in which one clause of the sentence depends on the another clause of the sentence. So that is known as subordinating conjunctions. Now we'll discuss these conjunctions in detail one by one. So let's begin. First, we'll read coordinating conjunctions. Now, what are coordinating conjunctions? A coordinating conjunction is a type of conjunction which connects words, phrases, or clauses of equal grammatical rank. Now, they must have equal grammatical rank in a sentence. It means both the sentences are complete in themselves. For example, if I say Vikas is intelligent. Now this is one sentence. Vikas is intelligent, and this is complete sentence in itself. Now, if I say Vikas is honest, now this is also a simple sentence and a complete sentence in itself. Now, there is no dependency of any action of these sentences. Now, I cannot say that because Vikas is intelligent, he's honest too. No, there is not a condition of being an intelligent and he should be an honest man as well. No, this is just, these are just two sentences which are complete in themselves. Now, if I join these two sentences together, how can I form the sentence? That is, Vikas is intelligent and honest. So I can form the sentence as this, that is, Vikas is intelligent and honest. Now I am just joining two sentences which are of equal rank, which are complete in themselves. So when I join such two sentences, the conjunction that I am using, that is known as coordinating conjunction, because both of these sentences are complete in themselves. They are of equal grammatical rank. Of course, when one sentence is in present tense, the other sentence should also be in present tense only. It is not like that one sentence is in past tense and the other one is in future tense. Though it happens sometimes that one sentence is of present tense and other is of future tense, but that case definitely occur or possibly occur in subordinating conjunction because their conditions take place, but not in these type of sentences. Basically, generally in coordinating conjunctions or the sentences that contains coordinating conjunctions, they are formed by joining the sentences of equal rank. So it happens generally whenever we use a coordinating conjunction to join two sentences together, both of those sentences are of equal rank. Now, these conjunctions are used to coordinate or join elements which are similar in structure or importance. So, the sentences who have a proper structure, they are similar in structure, they are of equal importance, they are of equal rank, and I join these two sentences, the conjunction that we are using is known as coordinating or joining conjunction. Now let us move to the next. These coordinating conjunctions are used to join words, phrases, or clauses together to create a compound sentence. So basically, the sentence that we form by adding these conjunctions is known as compound sentence. For example, if I'm joining the words, or if we are joining the words, for example, she likes both chocolate and red velvet cakes. So there are two things. One is chocolate and another is red velvet, and both of these are the categories of cakes. So she likes both of them. So I'm using the word add. So I'm just adding these two words together. So this is known as coordinating conjunction, joining two words. Now, if I join two phrases, for example, he can swim or dive. Now I can also write this sentence as he can swim, he can dive, and I'm joining these two sentences together with phrase he can swim or dive. So here I'm using the word or. So this is also known as joining phrases, or you can say coordinating conjunction. Joining clauses. Shaira studied hard, so she got her dream job. or therefore she got her dream job. Now there are two structures. One is Shaira studied hard. This is another part. She got her dream job. It is another part. But if I want to add these two sentences together, I'm adding so. So this so shows the cause and the reason of it. So this so is a coordinating conjunction, which is joining two clauses. Now let us move to the next. Types of coordinating conjunctions. Now we know the concept of coordinating conjunction very well. So here we are going to discuss types of coordinating conjunction. That what are the types of coordinating conjunctions? So first one is cumulative conjunction. Now cumulative means to cumulate or to add something or to join something, to just gather something, to collect something. So cumulate basically means to add something. So let us see the sentences. Yashwant as well as his friends is wrong. Now in this sentence we can see that here we have a person Yashwant and on the other side his friends. So there are various persons or various people. Now this as well as, what this is doing is it is just making these two things together, or these two persons together, or these two just this conjunction is collecting or gathering all the things, all the persons. For example, Yash and his friends, they are being collected or they are being joined with the help of this as well as conjunction. So this is known as to cumulate, to just gather, to just add different persons together. This type of conjunction is known as cumulative coordinating conjunction. Another is Aman went to Jaipur and saw the Hawa Mahal. So there are two sentences. There is Aman went to Jaipur. Now he saw the Hawa Mahal. So I'm not writing he again. In fact, this and is just cumulating these two sentences together. So if these sentences are separated, they must have been written like Aman went to Jaipur. So this is one sentence, and another one is that he saw the Hawa Mahal. So what I did, you can see in the sentence carefully what we are doing. We are just accumulating these two sentences together. We are just adding these two sentences together. And for that, we have just replaced or we have just removed this he from here, because this he is a pronoun for Aman only. So this he refers to Aman only. Therefore, we have removed this he. And after that, the sentence is a compound sentence that is Aman went to Jaipur and saw the Hawa Mahal. So these two sentences are or have been cumulated. Now let us move to the next one. Arnav gave her both money and support. Now we must have written the sentence like Arnav gave her money, Arnav gave her support. So we are adding these two sentences together by adding the word both and. We are just cumulating these two sentences together. So here and is again a cumulative conjunction. Yash is not only tall but also strong. So basically this is a pair conjunction. But here we can see that Yash is not only tall but also strong. So we are just cumulating these two things. That is, he is tall and strong. Now this is basically not a coordinating, but a pair conjunction. Now, if I write this in a proper coordinating conjunction, I can write it like Yash is tall and strong. So this is how we can form the sentence using a cumulative coordinating conjunction, because coordinating conjunction is generally a single conjunction. Now let us move to the next one. Adversative conjunction. Now what is adversative? Adverse, is a term used for something bad, something opposite to the suitable situation. So here, when an adversity has been seen, or when something opposite happens, that conjunction that we are using to join such two sentences is known as adversative coordinating conjunction. For example, Nia worked very hard. No, because she worked very hard. She should qualify the exam, but here it is written she could not succeed. Yet she could not succeed. It means this is opposite to what she did. So she did something else, whereas happened something else. So this yet is just opposing this. So this is also known as coordinating conjunction. Gary is intelligent, but she is not practical. So these are two different sentences which we are joining, and we are just making the sentence adverse. We are just making the sentence reverse or opposite of what has been said. So this is again, this but is again an adversative conjunction. They had no money. Still, they tried to help the victims of floods. Though they had no money, yet they tried to help. It means they had no money, so they must not have tried, but still they are trying. So this is just show the adverse situation of what has happened. So this is still is just making the situation adverse. So, or opposite to what has been said. So this type of conjunction is also known as adversative coordinating conjunction. Now let us move to the next one. Another, we have alternative conjunctions. Now what is alternatives? Alternatives are the options. So the conjunctions in which we get options, that conjunction that we are using is known as alternative conjunction. For example, it is written, give me a pen or a marker. So you have two options. Give me a pen or a marker. So these are the two options. These are the two alternatives. So for adding these two, we are using or. So this or is an alternative coordinating conjunction. Sheena can neither read nor speak. Now, alternative conjunction is not just in case of coordinating conjunction only. It can be a pair conjunction as well. So neither read nor speak, it means she has no option at all. So she can do nothing in case of reading and speaking. So that neither nor is also a alternative conjunction, but it is not, you can say that it is a coordinating. In fact, this is a pair conjunction. So either sit quietly or leave the class. Again, this is a pair or correlative conjunction, but this is alternative conjunction. So these are some examples of alternative conjunctions. Now let us move further. Work hard, otherwise you will not get a good job. Now, this is single conjunction, or you can say this is alternative coordinating conjunction. Work hard, so you have first option, that is work hard, and another option, you will not get a job. So otherwise is just behaving this alternative coordinating conjunction. Hurry up, else you will get late. So this else shows if you do not hurry up, you will get late. So this else is alternative coordinating conjunction, because this is single conjunction that we are using over here. Now let us move further. We have another type of coordinating conjunction, that is elative conjunctions. Now what are these elative conjunctions? Elative conjunctions are the conjunctions in which we can see the reason of it when something happens, and when we see the cause of it. And the conjunction that we are using to join these two sentences together is known as elative conjunctions. For example, Harikishan has grown very old. So this is one part of the sentence. Therefore, he cannot lift heavy boxes. Now, these two sentences are separate sentences. Now, if I say Harikishan has grown very old, so this is one sentence. Now, let us not see this word therefore. Now, let us hide this word therefore. Another sentence is, he cannot lift heavy boxes. Is it true that, or is it like that he only refers to this Harikishan? No, they can be two different persons as well. But by just adding this therefore, it makes that this he refers to Harikishan only. If I just hide this therefore, and both of these two sentences are different, we cannot say that this has been said for this person only. Maybe these are two different persons. But because of adding this therefore, it makes the situation that this he refers to Harikishan only. that in the sentence this he refers to Harikishan. It means we are talking about Harikishan only, that because he has grown old, he cannot lift heavy boxes. Otherwise, the two sentences were different. Now, just by adding this therefore, it is forming, or it is just telling us the reason and the cause of such action. So, these sentences or these conjunctions that are used to join such two sentences are known as elative conjunctions. Now let us move to the next one. Now we'll read subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction is a type of conjunction that introduces a subordinated, that is, dependent clause and connects it to an independent clause. Now here we have two clauses in a sentence in which one sentence depends on another. For example, if suppose I write a sentence that is, if I see him, I will inform you. Now this is the sentence. Now this is a condition that if I see him, I will inform you. Now my giving information to you depends on I see him or my seeing him. So here you can see that this sentence or this action depends on this action. So in this, there is a subordinate conjunction. Type conjunction introduces a subordinate, that is dependent clause. So what is dependent clause? This is dependent and this is independent. So one is subordinating clause and one is main clause. Now subordinating clause is this one, which is just after or immediate after the subordinating conjunction. The remaining one is main clause. Now the main clause depends generally on the subordinate clause. So when a sentence or when a clause depends on the another clause of the sentence, that is known, the conjunction which has been used over there is known as subordinating conjunction. Creating a complex sentence. Now, when we used coordinating conjunction, that formed compound sentence, and subordinating conjunctions, because these are behaving like conditions, they are forming complex sentences. Subordinate clauses cannot stand alone as complete sentences. For example, if I say, I see him, this is not the complete sentence. When I join this with it, this will definitely complete the sentence. So these sentences cannot stand alone. For example, if I say, if I go there, if I go there. So this is not a complete sentence. We need something after it. For example, if I go there, I will buy it. So this is now the complete sentence. So because I'm just making the sentence complete, merely adding this if cannot complete the sentence. So the subordinate conjunctions or the subordinate clauses, they cannot stand alone as complete sentences, but instead rely on the main or independent clause for the context and meaning. Subordinating conjunctions indicate various types of relationships between the clauses, such as time, cause and effect, contrast, condition, and more. Now let us move further. Here we are going to discuss types of subordinating conjunctions. Now we have already learned the definition and concept of subordinating conjunctions. So here we are going to discuss some types of it. So first type is time, or it depends on time. For time, we use the conjunctions like as soon as, when, while, since, as long as, before, after, till, etc. Now let us see some examples. The first is, you should read upon the company. Read upon the company means to investigate about the company. So you must or you should read upon the company or investigate about the company before you go for the interview. Now, because you are going to have an interview in a company and you are going to face it. So first of all, you should go through the details of or complete information about the company so that you have an idea that what about the company is. So it will definitely help you out in clearing your interview. So this is Before, now year before what this is saying, you go for the interview. So this depends on the situation that you are going to face an interview, and this is just relating to something else, that is you should read upon the company. So here one clause depends on another. So here we are using the word before. So this is subordinating conjunction. When Pooja came to my house, I was sleeping. So what I was doing, I was sleeping. When Pooja came. So Pooja came to my house is a part of sentence. I was sleeping is another. Now when is just joining these two sentences together, and it is creating a situation before us. So this is known as subordinating conjunction. The village has developed a lot since I left it. Now if I write just the sentence since I left it, will the sentence be complete? No. It will be complete only after adding the village has developed a lot. When Pooja came to my house, is the sentence complete? No. I was sleeping. When we add this one, this will complete the sentence. You should read upon the company before you go for the interview. Now, if I just write before you go for the interview, will the sentence complete? No. It will be completed by adding this. You should read upon the company. Now, let us move further. Wait here till we come. So wait here, this is one instruction, and it depends on we come. So till we come. So this is again a subordinating conjunction. As soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. So why did he run away? Just because he has seen the police. So this depends on this situation. So this is known as subordinating conjunction. What? As soon as. Now let us move to the next one. Now cause and reason. So for that we use the word because, since, or as. As my father has grown old, he cannot work hard. So why he cannot work hard? Just because he has grown old. Since he was unwell, he did not attend the meeting. So why did he not attend the meeting? Just because he was unwell. I cannot go out because it is raining. Why I cannot go out? Just because it is raining. So one is showing the cause and another is reason. So these are some subordinating conjunctions. Now let us move further. Purpose. So that, lest. So these are the conjunctions that are used to show the purpose of something. Give me the notes so that I can go through them once. So what is the purpose of giving me the notes? Just because I want to go through the notes once. So that shows the purpose. We eat so that we may live. So we eat for what? To live. So this is the purpose. He took his camera with him so that he could take photographs of footprints. So he took his camera with him. So this is one part. Why did he take camera? So that in order to he could take photographs of the footprints. So this is so that is again a subordinating conjunction. Don't swing on chair lest you should fall. So don't swing on chair. This is the cause and this is the reason. So here we are adding these two words with lest. So this is again a subordinating conjunction. Now let us move further. Result. So that, now in case of result we use two conjunctions. One is so and other is such. Now this also behaves in a pair conjunction or correlative conjunction. How? So can be paired with that and such can be paired with that. Such can be paired with as well. So can be paired with as well. But they have different patterns or they have different usage that we have already learned in our earlier sessions. She's so weak that she cannot walk properly. So and that are used. So and that both can be used together as she's so weak that she cannot walk properly. So this is the reason and this is the cause. Reason is that she is so weak, and what is the cause? That she cannot walk properly. So to show the result of something, to show the cause of something, we are using the word so that. He is such a kind man that he helps everyone. So he is such a kind man. This is something the cause, and the result of it is that he helps everyone. Manisha worked so hard that she got a government job. Rajveer looked at Ishki in such anger that she began to shiver. So, because Rajveer looked at Ishki in such anger, what happened? That she began to shiver. So, this is the result. So, this is how we read the result, and these are the conjunctions which are subordinating conjunctions used to show these things. Now, let us move further. Now, we have condition. Conditional sentences we have already learned. So in this we use two words, if or unless. If you go there early, you will get the tickets. You should not go to the party unless you are invited. Now one more thing is there. Whenever we use unless or any subordinating conjunction. Now these are two different patterns. Unless, we also use the word until. So these are two words and any subordinate conjunction. Now unless and until is also a subordinating conjunction. Now what we do? We make sentences or we form sentences in two clauses. Subordinating conjunction here can be any. For example, whether we are using when, as soon as, if or any. What we do, this is very very important concept which we are going to study right now. After or immediate after a subordinating conjunction, whatever the clause we have, in this clause we cannot have any modal. We cannot use any modal verb. For example, if I say, if I will go there. Suppose I write, if I will go there. Now this sentence or this clause will be incorrect because if is a subordinating conjunction and immediate after clause of it cannot contain any modal. So will is removed. Sorry, will is incorrect over here. Therefore, will should be removed from this part. So we cannot use any modal. Now, if the sentence begins with unless or until, because these two words are negative words. We know well that these two words are negative words. So in this immediate after clause, we cannot use any modal. Moreover, we cannot use any negative word like not, no, never or any negative word, just because this is also a negative word and we cannot use any negative word immediate after unless or until. We cannot use any modal immediate after the subordinating conjunction. For example, if, as soon as, when or any. Now let us move further. Though and although. Though our maid is poor, she is not greedy. So though is a concession. Although I gave her clear instructions properly, she did not mention Mr. Gupta's name in the list. So this is again behaving like a single subordinating conjunction. Now let us move further. Than and as to show the comparison. We know well that both of these words can be used to show the comparison. That is, Karthika is taller than her sister. So then is again a subordinating conjunction. Riya is as tall as I. So this we have already read in adjectives as well. Place. For example, the words where and wherever. When these words are used to join two sentences or two clauses together, these are known as subordinating conjunctions. Whereas, on the other hand, these words are adverbs as well. I know where he was born. So, where is just joining two sentences. That is, one is I know and other is he was born. So, this is behaving as a single subordinating conjunction. Also, I know is not a complete sentence. He was born, so is not again a complete sentence, and both of these are joined with where. Popat takes his umbrella along with wherever he goes. So wherever he goes, he takes his umbrella with him. So these two are different sentences, or one sentence depends on another. So this wherever shows that condition. So this is known as single subordinating conjunction. So these are some single subordinating conjunctions, or these are some conjunctions or their types that we have already learned in this concept. I hope you understood that all. Thank you very much.